Today, I'm going to show you how to use the Durrmaid 1600 hot water extractor. This is the perfect hot water extractor for the enthusiast detailer, the weekend warrior, or any professional looking for a quality tool to clean carpets, seats, or any type of upholstery inside your automobile, truck, or RV. It's a great tool, and I'm going to show you guys how to assemble the unit, put it together, and I'm going to show you how good it works on a dirty carpet for the best results. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you how to assemble the Durrmaid 1600 hot water extractor. So this is how it comes, shipped from Chemical Guys. You're going to want to go ahead and get a knife, or in this case, a box cutter, something safe to open the box. Be careful when you're opening the box so you don't cut your hand or injure yourself, because sharp things can be dangerous. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this box open real quickly, and let's show you what comes inside the Durrmaid 1600 box. So here inside the Durrmaid 1600 box comes a few things. Comes with the nozzle handle, which is going to be able to suck up all your dirty water and spray your solution. It's going to come with an owner's manual. Make sure you read this 100%. A lot of guys like to throw this away, but make sure you read it because it's an important way of how to assemble the vehicle. It also comes with pictures, information about how to remove chemicals, also things like cleaning out the machine. It's a very important manual, and you want to make sure you read this before you use the machine. It also comes with a vacuum attachment, so you can use it as a vacuum as well. Filter piece, which is really cool because it traps all your dirt and debris. Comes with an awesome flexible hose, really long to get all around your vehicle. Comes with another cool vacuum attachment. This one's really cool because it's that attachment for getting inside the tight places, for getting out any dirt and debris. And it comes with the Durrmaid 1600 unit itself, as well as your line hose. And this is the line hose, which is going to be able to spray your hot water in to the carpet and make sure that you get a nice cleaning of your fabric. So let's kick that over there, and let's start talking about the Durrmaid 1600. Now this is the Durrmaid 1600 machine, and the cool thing about the Durrmaid 1600 machine is that it heats the water up from 212 degrees for maximum heat. It also has 100 CFMs of vacuum power, and it's 9 peak horsepower, which is a great strong machine. If you have our older Durrmaid 1500, the difference is it has stronger sucking power, has a bigger heat coil inside the tank, and it allows for a hot water process to go faster, easier, and clean the carpet better. Let's talk about the Durrmaid 1600 and show you all the features. So first on the top is where you fill your water and clean it out itself. So right here is the actual hot water tank. This is where you fill up your hot water. All of the caps on the Durrmaid 1600 have a rubber O-ring, so they seal nicely. And right inside here is the heat coil, which actually heats up the hot water to 212 degrees. This is really easy to use because it tightens easy, and you don't have to worry about it spilling. Also, the newest improvement on the Durrmaid 1600 is that the dirty water tank actually has a removable lid as well. Great process. And inside the Durrmaid 1600, you can easily clean it out and make sure you have it clean for the next process. Our older Durrmaid didn't have this removable top, so it was often difficult to clean, but now it's a quality improvement, and make sure that we get a better cleaning power and a better experience with the machine. On the front of the machine, we have a cool features. This is where the vacuum gets sucked in, and your actual filter piece right here with the filter net goes right inside and screws right on the base. The filter is really cool because it actually has a hook and loop connection right here, which allows any leaves or dirt particles or any of that nasty stuff that could harm your machine to get trapped in here, and you can easily clean it out after you're done. This is a great improvement to the Durrmaid machine and makes it a quality unit to last. The Durrmaid machine is actually built in the USA, 100% assembled and created in the United States of America, so you get that built in the USA quality, you know it's going to last for years. When you get the filter, all you got to do is screw it on, make sure not to cross thread, and then once it's on, just make sure that it's snug. It doesn't need to be crazy tight, it just needs to be snug and ready to go. On the front of the machine right here is actually the system that allows you to do the hot water. So right here is your vacuum switch, your off switch, and your heat switch. I love this machine because of the strong quality switch. Just the clicking of the switch, you know this is going to last for years. And I like this also the cord right here, which is cool because it's a short cord, which means you're going to be using an extension cord all the time anyways. So it's cool that you don't have another cord dragging around, hanging out in the machine that can fray. Short cord doesn't get in the way, which is really cool. And then also right here is the pressure side, which is going to spray your hot water onto your carpet and make sure that it's a clean, fresh look. Also, the Durrmaid 1600 is really cool because it's built out of hard, durable plastic, and it has plastic casters on the bottom, which are high quality and allow you to move the machine around with ease. Awesome piece. Now, to use the machine, we're going to start out by filling it with hot water. So let's go over to the hose, fill it with some hot water, and then we're going to go ahead and let it heat up to a nice temperature so we can get going. So let's go fill it up with the hose and see you back here in a minute. So we're back and we filled up the Durrmaid 1600 with a nice amount of clean water. Now we're going to let the machine heat up the water to 212 degrees with the internal heating coil, so that way you can actually go anywhere, indoors, outdoors, and not have to worry about bringing hot water because the water heats up itself inside the machine. So go ahead and grab a quality extension cord, plug in your Durrmaid 1600, and then right here on the front there's two switches. There's a vacuum switch and a heat switch. Now when the heat switch is on, this light right here will be on. And you need to make sure that your water tank is actually filled up all the way. So right here you'll notice it's filled up all the way because inside the machine is this little white sensor right here that senses when you're low on water. If you're low on water, the machine will not heat up the water because it's automatically sensing that it's low on water. So always make sure that before you turn the machine on, that it's full with water so you get a nice amount of heat and the machine is functioning properly. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lid right back on. And now I have to wait a few minutes for the water to heat up. Once the water is heated up, this red light right here will turn off when it's on the heated switch. So I'm going to wait a few minutes, and when we come back after the water's heated up, we're going to show you how to assemble the rest of the machine, and we're going to get cleaning some awesome upholstery. We'll see you in a few minutes. So now we've waited a few minutes, and our Durrmaid 1600 has nice hot water all ready to go. As you notice, the light is turned off in the front. Even if I turn it off and I turn it back to heat, the light does not come on. That means it's hot and ready to go. And to show you how hot it is, I'm going to open up the back, and you'll see that nice steam coming right out the top. Okay, that steam means that we got a nice hot amount of water, so be careful. Do not touch that. It will burn your hand. I'm going to go ahead and seal it right back up, and we're going to get ready to clean some carpets. Now, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and set the machine up. First, I'm going to take my pressure hose. The pressure hose has quick connects on both sides, and this is what's going to connect to the machine right here. So it quick connects. All you do is pull back the connector on the clip, and it connects right to the piece. There we go. Make sure it's connected nice and firmly. Now I'm going to take my vacuum hose and I'm going to connect it to one side of the machine. You don't have to worry about connecting either side of the hose because they're both the same size and they'll both connect tightly and firmly to the machine. There we go, got a nice connection, ready to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up my handle. Now I'm going to open up the handle from the protective cover because the protective cover actually protects this, the most important piece of the machine, and we don't want it to get broken in any way. There we go. Now this is the handle of the machine. This new machine actually has an improved design where instead of having this made out of metal, it's made out of a durable clear plastic, and we did that for a reason. We got this manufactured out of a durable clear plastic because metal gets extremely hot since this machine cooks the water a lot hotter. So we're gonna go ahead and use this because also you don't get hot, you don't have a chance of burning yourself, plus you can see the dirt coming right out so you know this is a clean carpet. So to hook up the handle, you're gonna go ahead and hook up the vacuum base to the handle just like so. And then you're gonna take this other quick connect, the second quick connect at the bottom, and you're gonna connect this other hose right to it. Now what I like to do with my Durrmaid is I actually like to take zip ties and zip tie the entire pressure hose to the vacuum hose so that way I move around together without any problem. Some people like to keep them separate. I like to take a few zip ties and zip tie them right together. Quick, easy tip for you guys. So right here I have this dirty Honda Civic floor mat. It's tan, it's looking dirty, it's got a few stains, and we're gonna go ahead and clean it and make sure that it looks real good and show you how great the Durrmaid 1600 actually works. So I grabbed some lightning fast stain extractor. This is upholstery, carpet spot, and stain remover plus odor eliminator. So it's gonna go ahead and pull out all the stains, make a fresh clean carpet, and make that tan color stand out. I know a lot of you guys out there probably have a tan interior. They're the hardest to keep clean. This is a great accessory if you have a tan interior or you're a detailer looking to clean tan carpet. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the stain extractor and I'm gonna lightly spray it all over the carpet. This is gonna go ahead and do what's called a pre-treatment. The pre-treatment is gonna help soak up any nasty, heavy stains and remove all the dirt from the surface. I'm gonna spray a little bit on this extra dirty area in the middle. Now I like to take my brush and I like to agitate the carpet just a little bit to bring up any stains that are in the fibers. Notice how it's already starting to break down that stain because that's heavy oil. We wanna make sure that we pull out any oil from the carpet. So now let's start going ahead and using the Durrmaid 1600. Now the way you use the Durrmaid 1600 is when you place it on the carpet, you go ahead and place it down and you pull the trigger while pulling back on the carpet. That's gonna spray hot water out of the nozzle and it's also gonna go ahead and suck at the same time. So you'll notice, sprays right out. You're gonna wanna prime the machine for a second. There we go. Now our machine's primed. You want to wait till the hot water starts coming out of the nozzle. There we go. Hot water's coming right out of that nozzle. Let's get started. All right, you guys might have noticed there's some heavy stains right here. I'm gonna go ahead and soak that area a little bit more with the lightning fast stain extractor. I'm gonna take my stiffy brush. I'm gonna agitate those stains because these are really, really deep stains in the carpet. I'll make sure we pull that dirt right out of there. There we go. Let's spray a little more. I want to pre-soak these areas real good. The lightning fast sand extractor I'm using is actually diluted 10-to-1, so it's not strong, but it's just strong enough to be able to take out these stains in the carpet. Let's keep going. Now, if you guys notice right here, this stain right here is not actually a stain, it's actually gum. So we're going to take that as we're going to soak it with a lightning fast stain extractor, and we're going to try scrubbing it with a brush. Now, gum is often very difficult to remove. Sometimes you can remove it with a brush. Sometimes you have to remove it with a razor blade to make sure you get out the gum. What I like to do with gum is extra saturate the area to loosen all the gum out, and then use a little bit of hot water to scrub it out. There we go. Let's see how much we pulled it out. Let's keep going a little bit more to make sure we scrub it right out of there. Gum is often the most difficult and challenging part of cleaning any interior. So make sure that you do not let gum get on your interior because it's a pain to clean off. Let's see, we're taking it out. It just takes a little bit of time. There we go. Let's try vacuuming it up and see what's up. So now our carpet is fresh, clean, and we removed all the dirt and stains from the carpet. Now we have a nice, fresh, clean carpet. And even though this carpet's old, and it's from a 1996 Honda, it still looks real clean, and the owner doesn't have to buy new floor mats. So you can do this on new floor mats or old floor mats, and it's dry without any moisture, so that means it's gonna be easy to put in the car, and we're not gonna have any problem with the owner stepping on a wet carpet. So if you have any more questions about our Durrmaid 1600, the perfect hot water extractor for any enthusiast, weekend detailing warrior, or a professional looking for a compact machine that handles business, you can check out the Durrmaid 1600 on our YouTube, our Facebook account, or you can find me and all these awesome products hanging out at chemicalguys.com.